I fiddle around. Get a price Vista, the fabulous faucet with a funny name.
Here's big news about the garden weasel. I've been telling you about this amazing 5-in-1 tool for years. And now, the tool used by millions of gardeners is on sale. During the National Garden Weasel Sales Spectacular, the original garden weasel with a lifetime warranty is on sale. But hurry! This special is good only while supplies last. The garden weasel. Look for this display.
The Garden Weasel is available at Walgreens, Kmart, Sears, and participating True Value stores. Makes a great gift for friends who garden.
On CBS This Morning, here's a look at your weather. Thunderstorms will once again rumble across the Rockies and western high plains today, while more flood-producing downpours are expected for Texas and New Mexico. Most of the Deep South will be dry and warm, while the spectacular weather will continue across the Great Lakes and Northeast. Tonight at 9 Eastern and Pacific, 8 Central Time, watch Street Stories right here on CBS.
And be here tomorrow on CBS This Morning for some summertime help to make the best barbecue you ever had. How about those bratwursts from Milwaukee on Friday?
You know what? Somebody sent me some. Oh, I got them in my freezers.
And you haven't shared them with any of us in the studio yet. The plan was to have you come cook them up here for the crew, Harry.
Is that the plan?
Maybe, maybe not.
Bob Arnott's going to be along tomorrow, too, to talk about how to protect yourself from the sun's dangers.
And everybody's favorite pediatrician, T. Barry Brazelton, tomorrow. See you then.
Bye-bye.
Do you have an athletic talent you'd like to showcase?
If so, Channel 4 invites you to participate in the Star of the North Summer Games in Moorhead.
Come on out, June 26th to the 28th, and show off your athletic skill. The amateur sports competition features 30 different sports and is open to all, regardless of age or ability. So participate yourself.
Or come on out and cheer your family and friends on. All right, yeah, go!
For more information, call 785-5678 or stop by any Super America.
They say with their water filters, you'll be drowning in cash, but you could be getting soap for a bundle. Watch Inside Edition.
Thursday night at 10:35 on Channel 4.
This is CBS. It began 4 years ago and has grown every year since. Hondathon 4 is here. Over 1,000 new and used Hondas, all specially priced, like Civics, $599 down and $188 per month. Accords, America's best-selling car, now $230 per month. And sporty new Preludes from $299 per month. It's Hondathon time. See Berkeley Honda in White Bear, Richfield Bloomington Honda, Hopkins Honda, or Brookdale Honda today. Although a Honda may run forever, Hondathon 4 will not.
Behold the passion and pageantry of the noble warrior within. Armed with a Snapper recycling mulcher mower with its 2x2 split-level blade. 2 blades for the way up, 2 blades for the way down.
Their 2x2 split-level blade cuts every blade of grass who knows how many times. It's also handy that I don't have to take the time to bag. Looks like I did. Snapper. Anything less just won't cut it. See the professional Snapper dealer near you.
Slumberland's Mattress Plus means a great service policy, guaranteed low prices, next day delivery guaranteed. We'll haul away your old mattress. And Mattress Plus means we'll exchange it or buy it back if you're not totally satisfied. And right now, don't miss our best Memorial Day values, like this gorgeous carved pine bed from Broyhill, yours for just $199. Fabulous deals on Adirondack chairs for summertime fun. And mattress sets at prices you may never see again. Sale ends Tuesday, only at Slumberland Furniture.
The Twins play the Tigers Friday night at 6:30 on Channel 4.
All right, here they are, some of the most familiar faces in American popular culture. Not to mention around the world, he's best known. Well, you know him from the TV series Fantasy Island, the man who gave us the phrase, the plane, the plane. Here is Herve Villechaize Tattoo. Oh, now I got, have you got the second theme? All right, I'm sorry, Brian, I forgot. Yeah, play the second theme music here. He was stuck on an island for years and years with Mr. Howell, the skipper, Ginger and Mary Ann. Here's Gilligan, Bob Denver. Now, if you'll give me your ears, let's hear it. You didn't know I sang, did you? Come and tell you about a story about a man named Jed.
Come and listen to a story about a man named Jed, a poor mountaineer, barely kept his family fed.
And then one day he was shooting at some food. When up through the ground came a bubbling crude oil. That is black gold Texas tea. Here's Jed's niece, Ellie Mae Clampett from Beverly Hillbillies, Donna Douglas. I can't imitate his laugh. Listen. Rerun on what's happening 100 pounds later. Here's Fred Rerun Berry. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Well, thank the Lord for Donna Douglas. You make this whole panel look a lot better, may I say.
Thank you very much.
Well, we should also make this point. Here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces. They can't walk down the street anywhere in the world. And look at here. I mean, I have taken no tests, but I'm going to take a pretty fair, safe guess here. You are all drug-free. Well, hallelujah. Good life, right, Herve?
I know.
Huh?
Yeah.
You know, in an age of unemployment, food stamps, a lot of tough luck, you always had a job, didn't you?
I always work, yes, since I'm 16 years old.
Yeah, and then, of course, the big show.
Fantasy Island, yes.
Yeah. Do you know what years it ran? It ran for 6 years, incidentally. You know what they were?
7 years, yes.
7 years? Yeah. See, the idea is not to correct the host. I saw you on a Dunkin' Donut commercial. You got it? You want to see this commercial? Give these people a whole free commercial? It is pretty cute. Show them, Ryan. Here's Herve at work.
The plane. No. The cinnamon. No. The chocolate.
Dunkin' Donuts introduces new minis. They're smaller than our regular donuts, so now you don't have to choose just one. You can have more of your favorites each time you come in.
No, the frosted, the coffee rolls. No, the banana, the glaze.
Buy plenty of new Dunkin' Minis, so you won't get caught short.
Crazy about you. You haven't changed, Gilligan.
Skipper!
And you shot this thing on a square foot of property next to a freeway. Boy, I'll tell you what.
Right, yeah.
The budget must have been $1.50 on this thing.
Well, no, it's pretty good. We did a lot of gags, a lot of, special effects.
Really, it's an amazing achievement. And you guys could hold the record all-time rerun ongoing. I suppose we'd have to give that to Lucy, but you certainly are right behind it, huh?
Exactly, yeah.
You've
per
been
episode,
recognized.
I think it's run more times per episode.
And actually, you were not the longest-running series in the history of the universe, however popular it may have been. How long?
3 years, 100 shows.
Yeah. And you have already been paid. Goodbye. Thank you very much. It's been nice working with you.
1968, that was the last payment.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
is
right. You know what? You're not unlike the professional athlete before agency, free agency. Yeah. Those were the days when they could, you know, you put your name down on a piece of paper and that was the end of that.
Right.
So right now you're what, a male stripper? No.
No, right now I'm going to build an indoor miniature golf course in West Virginia, in Bluefield. I'd like to invite you this weekend to the Mountain Fest and give you this T-shirt here.
Well, get the plug in,
yeah,
Bob.
I'm going to get the plug in here.
There it is, Bob Denver's putt-putt.
And, thank you. And all the money it makes goes to the handicap where the putt-putt is built. So it's a real nice thing for the community.
A very good thing.
It works that way.
All right, who's got 6 kids, a wife, and you recently had a child?
The 6th one.
You had the 6th child?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well,
college, high school, and on up.
Yeah.
I know I don't look it.
Yeah. Yeah. You like, it's kind of fun presiding over a big family.
Well,
huh?
it's being a producer to a certain degree.
Yes, it is.
It started, they were not, you know, 18, 17, 16, so they're different ages.
Yeah. And actually, your service on Sanford & Son built your house, didn't it?
Several.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got in after people started, you didn't sign any papers that said, you don't have to give me anything for the rest of my life. Huh?
No, absolutely not. They used to call me Demand Wilson when I worked there.
Are you there, caller? Hi.
Hi there. I was just wondering, you guys have all been on these shows that have been running for so long. Don't you ever just want to, when people come up to you and ask you, oh, hi, you're Gilligan, aren't you, and so forth, don't you just ever want to tell them, yeah, now shut up and leave it alone?
No, not actually, no.
It's nice, huh?
No, it really is. I mean, what can you do anyway? It's on everywhere, so it's really fun. People always grin and smile, and they come up, you know, and say, I ran home from school every day and turned it on. Yeah. And they grew up with it, so it's really nice. You know.
500 people auditioned for Ellie Mae. You devil, you got it, and we know why, too.
Oh, because I could whistle.
And, well, you're the prettiest. How did you whistle? Did you whistle in the audition?
Sure. You thought that was taken.
No, we didn't dub that. That's for real. And life's been good for you before, during, and after, ever since, huh?
It's going to be better going this way than it's been this way. It's been great back there.
Mm-hmm. This was a super hit, and you right now split your time between California and Baton Rouge, do you?
I live in the country outside of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but then yay! I get to go home a lot. I try to get me a job over there and cut back through home. Work a lot with young people. I speak at churches, youth groups, colleges, schools, and done a couple of gospel albums and working on a couple of movies.
Boy, we could use some more of them gospel albums right now in our nation's history, I'll tell you what. Donna Douglas, no scandal with you. You're so boring. You never even got in those tabloids.
Oh, but you know what? You get a lot of things going. Wherever God puts the hooks when you reel in.
Yeah. Very, very good. And I like your metaphor. Ron Pallilo, Arnold Horshack. Anybody with the name of Horshack can't be all bad. Hey, sweatheart. Boy, didn't you have a cast.
Well, with a name like that, what are you going to do, you know?
Yeah. You starred with not only Gabe Kaplan, but John Travolta as well.
That's right.
Yeah, before he became John Travolta.
Well, he was, just nobody knew it.
Fun, though, huh?
Yeah, for the most part, it was a pretty wonderful thing. I had a real hard time dealing with being part of the furniture every week, you know? Well, you know, you're part of the furniture every day.
Yes, I am. And there are people in the audience don't recognize me. This is very difficult. Yeah. Go ahead, Ron.
So I became sort of, well, not sort of, I became agoraphobic and never left my house for
You mean
several
after
years.
after the shot?
During, and then after I was used to not leaving the house, so I didn't.
This isn't funny, is it? I mean, you had kind of a
thing.
fear of outside.
But I'm much better now.
You're looking good, guy. Nice
you.
big smile. Well, Ron, let me just explore this a little more. So the being recognized and all, how old were you at the time?
I was 21.
Yeah.
But you see, I had just done a show in New York called the Hot L Baltimore, and we were playing to 300 people a night, and it was sold out. So when we were doing the show in Los Angeles, we were playing to 350 people, and I thought that's all who saw it.
For the taping,
until I got thrown out of Disneyland, Nikita Khrushchev and me, because I was like the Pied Piper, and people were following me, and I didn't realize why. It's so difficult to conceive 60 million people in your head.
Yes, it is.
That I would walk down the street, you know, and someone would come up to me and go, "What up?" And it would like freak me out a little bit, so I never left the house.
You just kind of closed down, went home, shut the door, and but you never went into any funny stuff in your lungs or your nose or anything?
No, the only kind of funny stuff that I went is that I had a real hard time sleeping, and it turned out that this agoraphobia, this fear of leaving, had sort of turned into a real bout of depression that I lived about three years of. Mm-hmm. And I went to a psychiatrist who balanced my brain chemistry, and now I'm like I was.
You're medicated, literally. You take medication.
Yeah.
Well, I don't say that as it's not. You know,
it's not a bad thing.
It's not an investigation, not at all.
If you've got something physiologically wrong with you, and there is a medication that can make it right. I never left my house. All of a sudden, I was out. I moved back to New York, which was the smartest move that I ever made.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out every day. I'm working a lot.
Good for you.
It's the best thing I could have done.
All right, Brother Barry, skinny. How much you lose?
I lost 100 pounds and 14 inches off my waist.
And so many people know you as look at there you are. So many people know you as Rerun that you actually made that your legitimate middle name, huh?
Right, I had my middle name changed to Rerun legally a few years ago for business purposes. Unlike many of the other people you have here, I could not deal with the success that I had at a very early age. I tried to commit suicide on drugs 3 times.
Really?
9 years ago, I rededicated my life to the Lord, and in the past 7 years, I spoke to over 1 million children about the perils of drug abuse. I have a gospel album out also. Really? I'm working on a new show called Family Rap, which is like a black portrait family. I'm trying to put that together with some agents here in New York. I spend most of my time helping young people make the right decisions to live their life as productive citizens.
A lot better being sober.
Oh, it is.
We'll be continuing our conversation with these talented, famous people in just a moment.
FisherPrice, some of our best ideas are all wet. Like our fun hydrant. It squirts, sprinkles, and sprays. Or our sacks that bubbles. And our mower that bubbles some more. When it comes to fun, FisherPrice makes a big splash with kids.
Here's my best invention yet. 2000 Flushes Chlorine Clear Tablet. It's a terrific new way to clean your toilet automatically. Just drop one in. It's the first chlorine tablet to help bleach away stains and deodorize up to 4 months. Imagine crystal clear water up to 4 months. It's so easy. There's nothing like it. Try my new 2000 Flushes Chlorine Clear Tablet. It cleans your toilet with every flush.
Let's go twinning, twinning. The twins are really humming. In and after in, the hits just keep on coming.
The
defending world champion Twins take on the defending home run champion Tigers. Friday night at 6:30 on Channel 4, the Twinning Station.
Twinning on Channel 4. Yeah, twinning on Channel 4.
Eric and Sarah haven't made love in 3 years.
You shut the door in my face. I go to the kitchen and eat.
For Sandy, it was even worse.
My husband denied me sex for 4 years. I did everything but hang from his chandeliers. He told me I repulsed him, and seeing me naked made him want to vomit.
Desperate wives who say, I use food to replace sex.
That was my fun. That was my sex. That was my love.
Next Sally.
Thursday morning at 9 on Channel 4.
Mr. Denver, what was your favorite episode of Gilligan's Island?
Yeah, I know, I get that.
That's a terrible question. Sit down. You had some pretty good guest stars, right?
We did, yeah. We had a lot of good guest stars. No, I never had a favorite episode, and so far, listening to the fans, they don't have one either. They just pick the one that hits them right between the eyes.
Yes.
I want to ask Ron, when he took the character of Horseshack, was he afraid of being typecast by playing such an annoying character?
Wasn't he annoying? You know, he was the kind of person that I wouldn't want to meet. No, I didn't realize that there was typecasting. I didn't realize any of those things. And then somewhere around the middle of the first year, I started getting crazy that perhaps this was going to be the rest of my life, and I got nuts over that. And I tried to do the laugh less, and I tried to do the ooh, ooh, ooh less. The laugh, well, that's a very sad story. I'll tell you later.
Yeah. It almost seems like you've all peaked out in your careers. How do you cope with that?
Yeah.
Because we did.
Can I answer that, Phil?
Uh-oh.
Yes. Can I answer that? There's a time for everything. There's a book called Ecclesiastes. It says there's a time to live and a time to die, a time to laugh and a time to cry. No one lasts forever, this show or anybody up here. And this is, you know, you're looking at people that had their time. We're all contributing to not only society, but the motion picture television industry. But no one stays on the top forever, sir.
You have a point, my good man. And the people who wind up in rehab are the people who identify themselves with what they do, cannot handle themselves when what they do is over.
There is a life.
I mean, it's quite commonsensical to realize. And listen, that's what's so impressive about how well you guys present here. I don't mean to patronize anybody, except to say that a sitcom doth not a life make. No. Thank you. That's the end of my sermonette. Sir.
Yes. So much so that I actually left my show 2 years before the show ended. And I was totally fed up. And even though the money they offered me, everybody thought I was crazy for not accepting that money, but they didn't know I was literally losing my mind. Yeah. And I had to not accept the money and take a chance of making the blacklist and just getting my life back together. So I actually left the show and turned away the hundreds of thousands of dollars that they offered me.
There's a thing that happens to a lot of people that they don't have a life. There's no life outside of it. Yeah. And God and family and things like that. Right. What you have to do is try to surround yourself with real people.
Very good point. And Ron also makes the point that the attention intimidated him so much that it was quite literally not possible for you to make a life outside of your R-E-E-L life, and you retreated.
But the thing that I tried doing after the show was off the air, when there were no calls coming in and stuff, was I remodeled my house all by myself. I'm Italian. I figured if you can't lay tile, they're going to drive me out of the league. Yeah. But the only reason, the only reason that I did that was because if anybody ever came over to visit, I could look at them and say, see, my life's not a waste. I did this today. Yeah. And I did that today.
Yes. Yes, but Donna, please.
I'd like to mention that what I find that really what you do, it's sort of you shift gears, because what it's given me in the various things I do, and especially when I go and share with young people, it's given me the opportunity. It's an open door. Makes a little crack in the door so they'll at least come and listen, because I've been a part of their family, as all of these have been a part of their family for so many years. And so they automatically trust you. It gives you an opportunity to speak to them, and they will come to hear you. Then you can share how they can better their lives. And it gives you a marvelous entree.
Over here.
I have a question for Ron. You look so much more handsome than you did as Arnold Horseshack.
I love her. I'm going to see you 2 more times.
Did you have a nose job or something you did?
Yes.
It looks wonderful. Really wonderful.
I bought this at the store.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Ron. We tried to screen the audience, but it's getting much more difficult.
I bought this at the store. I said, I'll take that one. They did it.
Are you there, caller? Hi.
Yeah, it is such a crime that they were typecast the way they were, but even so, I'm wondering if they would be willing to do reunion shows or have been offered to do reunion shows.
Well, certainly Denver, Bob has.
One of those names?
Yeah, one of the, whoever that, you know.
I've done, we did 3.
And you enjoyed it?
Oh, yeah, sure, it was a lot of fun.
We've never done a reunion show, but every day, whether I'm on the subway in New York or in Chicago or Florida, someone runs up to me on the street and says, please go back on TV, please go back on. But we can't.
I can't speak for everyone else up here, but, you know, the role that I did in the early 70s on Sanford was not my swan song. I've done 3 other shows, 3 other network shows, Baby I'm Back, New Odd Couple.
Yes, you have.
And, but no matter how many things you become involved in, there's always going to be one thing. It's like Al Pacino, Dustin Hoffman, John Voight. They're always going to be, people are going to perceive them as that urban cowboy or whatever, the midnight cowboy. So you're never going to really get out of that. And it's what makes it possible for everybody up here to function and put money in their pocket.
And, you know, and when you come to grips with it, it's not all that bad. It's not all that bad.
I'll tell you, it's very good, if you don't mind my saying. I mean, you guys you've got an income, no telethons for this crowd here. I do have to break here, after which this audience has, Ken, should we be surprised? A whole bunch of questions for you. We'll be back in a moment.
On the Osmond is Joseph in Andrew Lloyd Webber's dazzling new production of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat starting September 15th at the historic State Theater. Tickets on sale at the box office, Ticketmaster, or call the Dreamcoat hotline, 989-5151.
Can I actually get more truck for the money?
Yes! And a great deal? Yes! Today? Yes!
Right now, your Toyota dealers say yes to everything. A big selection, really big savings, the year's best deals.
Yes, we can.
Your Toyota dealer is putting it all together. Big dealer discounts, option package savings, flexible financing, and immediate delivery on 10,000 new Toyotas.
They said yes, and I saved $2,000.
See your Toyota dealers today while they're saying,
yes, we can.
Stress. It's part of your life, constantly being pulled in different directions. And there's never time for the things that are important, like family, or friends, or God. If stress is beginning to control your life, then call for our free booklet at 1-800-LIVING-4. It'll help you get back in control and get back to the things that are important.
Whatever it takes. Montgomery Ward.
This week, all paint is on sale, including all Lucite paint. 8-year warranty Lucite priced as low as $6.99. Plus, save on all Lucite exterior, interior, flat, satin, semi-gloss. In over 850 colors we can mix for you. Long-lasting, easy-to-use Lucite is one tough paint for one tough finish. All paint on sale now through Saturday.
Whatever it takes.
Plus, take an extra 10% off all paint and more, even on sale prices.
Whatever it takes, Montgomery Ward.
To be part of the audience, please send a postcard to Donahue Tickets, care of NBC, 30 Rockefeller Plaza, New York, New York, 10112. Remember, postcards only, please.
I bet I know the question you're going to ask. And I got the mic, so I'm going to ask it. Because I like to be on TV. Do you ever keep in touch with your co-stars? Am I right? I told you. Yes. Well, may the Lord shine his blessings down upon the memory of Red Fox. Boy, that was an arrow in the heart.
Well, you know, it's remarkable. You never really know the finality of death doesn't really come to you.
Especially after all those jokes that he...
Well, especially the way that he went. I did Eye on Tampa Bay a couple of weeks ago down in Tampa, and the lady that hosts the show flew in to interview Oprah Winfrey, and she, right after that, went to Las Vegas, and she did the last interview with Red Fox 2 weeks prior to his demise. And I really did not know how I was going to react. They showed a film clip, and they asked him a question about me and about my born-again experience and the fact that I'm in the ministry now. Yeah. And he said, Damon is born again, and I'm messed up again. I love him, he loves me, and I'm not an atheist. I believe in money.
What Red said.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave him laughing. Bob Denver, you may hold the record for reunions. I mean, you guys have a lot of reunion shows.
Yeah, we did the three movies, and they were really fun to do. And just in the last 3 years, we lost 3 of the cast members, which was kind of a shock, you know. And Jim Backus, Natalie Schaefer, and you know, Alan Hale. And so was, you know, there's just 3 of us left with Tina, who, you know, doesn't really talk about the show a lot. And Professor and Gilligan and Marianne go out and do a lot of personal appearances, you know.
Herve, do you see the crowd, the old gang? Do you see your old co-stars?
Oh, yes, I do, but we live pretty far away from each other, so I don't see him as often as I want to. But we were working on a reunion, too, you know, to do another Fantasy Island.
Are you there, caller? Hi. Are you there? Sorry. Yeah, are you there? I don't want to hang up on you. Hi, I'm glad you called. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I have a question for Herve. I know that he was married and divorced and went through some heavy problems. Now he's visible again. Is this because he has a new woman in his life, and what has changed that to make it better for him?
I never hide because of a woman.
No, she wondered if a woman might have brought some sunshine into your life. Yes.
Yes, of course.
But all's well with you. You don't have any...
no problem. As I know, no.
I have a question for those of you who are talking about your faith in God, and I wondered if you had that faith while you were doing the show, or if that came after because of the losing other shows, or...
Well, go ahead.
I'm also an evangelist, and I've been working in the ministry for 7 years, and speaking churches, youth groups, but that basically came after the show.
Many of us were raised in it, and because of the lure of Hollywood and the glitz and the glamour, many of us coming from different backgrounds got caught up in that whole mechanism and got taken away by it.
Yes, ma'am.
I know that some of you might have children. I was wondering if they watch the syndication shows as we all do, and I just hope that my children grow up with the same quality of comedy that we all did.
Isn't that interesting? Yeah. Your kids better watch.
Well, my kids grew up. I had a child on each series. On Sanford, I had 2 girls. On Baby I'm Back, I had a son, and 2 sons. And on The New Odd Couple, I had a daughter. So each one of them grew up watching that. They just take it for granted. They said, "Oh, Daddy's on."
We have some questions for you here. I should... do you know in what location the first Gilligan's Island was filmed? Do you know? If you know, I have a fabulous life-size black and white photo of me suitable for framing. It was filmed in an arboretum 25 miles outside of Los Angeles. And then you move to a lot location.
Well, actually, we shot the very first one on the island of Kauai.
I read that too, so I wondered. And,
yeah, I don't know.
So that was the big budget show then, the first
That was
one.
the big one, yeah. Of course, we never went up. After that, we shot next to the Hollywood Freeway. You know.
No, that's not
Fantasy Island.
Sorry, Fantasy Island was the arboretum.
my island.
All right, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm 0 for 2 with you. That's right, Fantasy Island. Sorry, I got my islands mixed up. Let's watch Brother Denver at work here. Here you are. Here is just a snippet of what was at the center of America's television popular culture not that long ago. Watch this here.
Can't you go any faster?
I'm doing the best I can.
Well, you'll have to do better, Gilligan. Remember, we've got to start work on that new hut as soon as possible.
Well, when are we going to change positions? I've been out in front for over an hour.
We're doing all right.
You made up the schedule. For the first hour, you plow and I pull.
You're right. Okay, we'll switch. Now, I'll plow and you pull.
That's better.
Show him 52 here while we're with Bob here. What was Gilligan's first name on Gilligan's Island? Oh. That's tough, isn't it?
Oh.
Show him the answer. Why do you say maybe?
Because
Why?
we never said it on the show. It was like in the 70s, after it had been rerunning for a long time, that people kept asking me. And I said, I never thought of it. I mean, it was just Gilligan to me. And then finally I called Sherwood Schwartz, and he said, well, if we're going to use it, we would have been Willie Gilligan. I said, thank you. At least I can answer people now, you know.
And we'll be back in just a moment.
You rode the same rides, ate the same junk, got the same heartburn. But his antacid's different from yours. His Tums has calcium. Most antacids don't. Regular Rolaids uses an aluminum salt. This uses aluminum and magnesium. So does this. Of all these, only Tums helps wipe out heartburn and gives you calcium you need every day.
Something my body needs anyway. I like that.
Calcium-rich Tums.
Making snack chips again, Keebler?
Crackers, actually.
Sounds like chips to this seismologist.
Our Keebler Munchums are crispy little crackers that crunch like chips.
These ought to shake up the snack world.
Keebler Munchums.
When I want to be sure my dishes are clean, I don't rely on my reflection. I rely on Jet Dry Rinse Agent. Jet Dry rinses off invisible residues that detergents leave behind. Advanced cleaning formula Jet Dry. Now that's clean.
Wells Blue Bunny has America doing the Blue Bunny Hop. People are hopping over to Wells Blue Bunny ice cream. They know why Wells is better than the rest. Wells Blue Bunny ice cream is always rich and creamy. In so many flavors, it's sure to set your taste buds hopping. So hop right out and pick up the best ice cream in America.
Wells Blue Bunny is the flavor of the heartland because it tastes so good.
The Grand Am Value Drive is on. Extra shipments of Grand Ams are rolling in to your Pontiac dealers. Grand Am is General Motors' #1 selling car. Why? Because of its low base price and standard anti-lock brakes. Consumers Digest named Grand Am a best buy. You'll call Grand Am a great buy with 3.9% financing for a full 48 months. With finance charge and option group savings, you could save over $2,600. Hurry to the Grand Am Value Drive at your Pontiac Excitement dealer.
Your Daily 3 ticket could be your second chance to win. So send it in to the Daily 3 Spin. It's another shot at winning thousands of dollars, and it comes around twice a week. So watch the Daily 3 Spin every Monday and Thursday during the Daily 3 Drawing Show. Send it in and go for the spin.
Yes.
I'd like to know whether typecasting is overt and they just say, sorry, we can't use you, or whether it's subtle and they find other reasons why you can't be hired.
Both of them. Well, if I may just have a moment of the court's time here. You guys, it's a testament to your talent. You made them. You made them stereotype. For example, you brought the laugh, didn't you? I mean, nobody wrote that.
Yeah. No, you know where I got that?
What?
The laugh. It's a really sad story. My father died of lung cancer when I was 10. And the only way that he could breathe the last week that he was alive was to go,
my God.
And without realizing it, some 15 years later, I guess I took, or some 10 years later, I guess I took his death gasp and turned it into a national joke. But we're taught as actors that we're supposed to use things from our life. And it wasn't until 2 years into the show that I realized where I got it from, and then I tried to...
You started to back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You wanted to say, Donna, did you?
Oh,
well, 5. You only beat all 499 other people for this part.
Oh, right, for that part.
I was going to tell you about Buddy Edson, too. I got to see, Buddy Edson just had an 84th birthday, and they had the American Cinema Awards celebrated so many wonderful things, and they had just great, all the stars and everything. It was a wonderful time, and I got to see Max also at that time.
Are you there, caller?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Phil.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the first opportunity for me to really get through to you. I just like to say this to the people on the platform up there. I was a shut-in for the first 17 years of my life. The only thing, being the oldest in a family of 10, I had to do was to take care of the kids, brothers and sisters, and look at TV. All of these people that you have up there on the platform right now, I consider them first and foremost entertainers. They filled my empty hours in every way, shape, and form. From Rerun, my man, yeah, all right, can you still dance? Can you still dance? All right, then.
Yeah.
From Miss Clampett,
yes,
right on to the plane. And I remember, Phil, I remember Dobie Gillis. Bob Denver, are you there? I remember Dobie Gillis before Gilligan's Island.
Right.
I just want to say one thing to Mr. Wilson there. It must have been a great experience to have the opportunity to work with one Mr. Red Fox.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right then.
Yeah, can you, I got a test for you then.
To see you guys all alive and well. Thank you for being the entertainment.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Can you see your TV?
Yep.
All right, here's your question. For a black and white photograph of me, what did the Clampett family call their Beverly Hills swimming pool on the Beverly Hills Billies?
Oh my God. Let me think now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, who said that? Who said that? Oh, you know so much. What was it?
Cement pond.
The cement pond, yes, ma'am. Here's one. Give him the next one, Brian. What did people call the group of guys that Arnold Horshack hung around with? Come on. The Sweat Hogs. How thrilled you're going to be with my photograph. I got one more for you. What was the name of Lamont's best friend on Sanford and Son?
Rollo.
What?
Rollo.
That's correct. Hey, these guys are tough. Show them Rerun, Brian. Now, this isn't Reruns. It was Roger's obnoxious little sister on What's Happening. What was her name? Dee. Boy, I'll tell you what. You should do so well in the SATs, you guys. You wanted to ask.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Bob, how did it feel to recreate Gilligan on the Stern show?
On what?
On the Stern TV show.
Howard Stern show?
Yeah.
Well, I think you'd have... Oh, God. I think that's really a no comment.
My kids watched Gilligan, but I watched Dobie Gillis. I was wondering if you do the four-letter word that you said in Dobie Gillis.
Work!
What is it?
Work! Work.
I get it. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. No, I just wanted to say that I grew up watching all of you, whether it was in reruns or just regular shows. And I was just wondering if any of you did theater or tried to do theater to try to break away from the stereotype and how that went and if you were stereotyped in that industry.
I just finished playing Mozart in Amadeus in Rep Theater, and I'm going off to do The Foreigner and in Michigan, and then I'm going to go and do The Nerd, and yes, I do lots and lots of theater.
Yes.
Yes, Herve, I love your beard. It's very sexy. And Bob Denver, Gilligan and Skipper's comedy sketches were pure genius.
Thank you.
And you're all very handsome, except Donna. She's beautiful. And you're handsome, too.
Thank you. Are you there, caller? Hi, go ahead.
Yes. All we see is the comedy and the laughter. I like to know some of the sad times behind the scenes.
Oh.
And what does everybody think of Howard Stern?
I don't want to know the sad times.
There's one. It wasn't particularly sad, but I had got food poisoning once on the
that's
set.
interesting.
I got food poisoning, and everybody, fans from across the country flooded the studio with letters and cards. It was really
you guys,
miraculous.
you reached into the hearts
Could I
of
make a
people.
comment about that, Phil?
Sir.
We're talking about, I don't think the question was ever answered about typecasting.
Right.
First of all, it is a curse and a blessing. There are a lot of actors who have done countless numbers of series that nobody knows. If you're fortunate enough to get a series that hits pay dirt, like everybody up here, the curse of that is that you will never perhaps grow out of it or find something that's going to top it. No matter how much work you do in the theater, in movies, you're still going to be that character. So it's a blessing and it's a curse.
Are you there, caller?
Yeah, I am.
Good.
Okay. I was just wondering, Taz, Bob Denver, and the Reverend Wilson, what is it like, you know, knowing that you have lost members, close members of your cast? You know, is it like losing a part of yourself or of your family, having been close with them and everything?
Well, it is kind of that way. I mean, you know each other for like 28 years or 25 years, like close friends, and it's like a family, and you kind of grieve for a while. But I'm glad in the sense of, you know, all the cast members I knew, they went kind of fast. There wasn't a lingering illness, and so that was, you know, at least one good thing about it.
May we show them Herve at work? Yes. Please do. Here is the,
What am I
this is the opening. Huh? This is the, I think it's the opening, when, you know, when the people arrived.
Oh, yeah.
Why? Yeah. Is that right? Herve, here he is, his tattoo with Mr. Rourke.
Smiles, everyone, smiles.
Wow. Who is she, boss?
Name the
Her name
actress.
is Miss Lucy Atwell, a very nice lady who's
Name the
fantasy
actress.
to go back in time to the land of the pharaohs, the great sphinx, and
I know. She wants to be Cleopatra.
exactly, Tattoo. Cleopatra, queen of all Egypt.
What a fantasy. Oui.
Yes. Yes, that was Joan Collins. If you'll forgive just a little bit of inside baseball, whose clips don't we have? Beverly Hillbillies and Welcome Back, Kotter, because, and what's happening, the three? Something like $10,000 for 15 seconds.
Get out of here.
That's what they wanted. That's what they wanted.
Well, good. We can talk more about what we're doing now, then.
Yeah. And yeah, but wouldn't it be, isn't it terrible? I mean, it'd be nice to, come on, loosen up, guys. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's another great day and it's oh so sunny. You're on your way and you start feeling funny. Everywhere you look, there's a Wells Blue Bunny. It's Snack Attack, get Wells Blue Bunny. It's Snack Attack, get Wells Blue Bunny. It's Snack Attack, get Wells Blue Bunny.
Fight off your snack attack with the great taste of the best from Wells Blue Bunny. Wells makes so many delicious frozen snacks to satisfy any snack attack. Pick up your favorite today.
When it's Snack Attack, fight back with Wells Blue Bunny because it tastes so good.
If you've been seriously injured in an accident, the law limits the time you have to take legal action. Now, if you delay, you could lose your right to receive payment for your injuries. Call the Injury Helpline. Talk to an attorney near you for free, one who will explain your legal rights and costs. There are no attorney fees unless you receive payment for your injuries. Time may be running out. The insurance companies have attorneys working hard on their side, and so should you. Call 1-800-432-9001.
Baby, let me show you how to do this. You got it. Move, you got it. Somebody for me.
Revlon New Complexion Makeup. Amazingly natural looking for show-off skin.
Where are most of the world's fine carpets manufactured? In the great mills of Georgia. And who brings it direct to the Twin Cities at a price no one else can touch? Your Georgia Carpet Outlet stores. 500 rolls of beautiful, long-lasting, stain-fighting carpet in the newest styles and colors. All priced from $4 to $14 a yard. Not $10 to $35, but $4 to $14 a yard every day. Come see us now and save. Georgia Carpet Outlet stores, bringing beautiful carpet within reach of everyone.
To be part of the audience, please send a postcard to Donahue Tickets, care of NBC, 30 Rockefeller Plaza, New York, New York, 10112. Remember, postcards only, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, this question is from Rerun. I just wanted to know, were you backed into the roles of, I would say, being a clown Because what was open for black actors during the period that you were on the television? I mean, you can be looked at it as a buffoon, but what could you do? Because that's what you did. What would be open to you now? You played you were a good clown, but like what?
Everything.
You're wondering
well,
if he...
actually,
I see your point.
She's
passed
trying
through
to
a
say if I
narrow
can play
door at
anything
that
else.
time, yes.
Hopefully the door is open for me to do some other things, like this new pie that we're putting together called Family Rap, where I'm like the new father of the 90s, a la Bill Cosby. And hopefully I'll be doing some more comedy things with none other than Ron Pallilo himself. We're discussing some future things together. Don't you think that'd be a great idea?
Donna?
Who?
Donna.
Donna?
What was it like working with Betty Epstein and Granny? I can't remember Granny's stage name, but I love the show.
Irene Ryan. She has passed on, but Betty Epstein's still great.
What was he like working with?
Wonderful people, really, very, very special, and they were very willing to share and help us because we were just starting out, Max and I. So, special people.
Give him your line, sweet kid.
Well, since CBS or whoever wouldn't let us have the film clip, sure has been nice visiting with all y'all. Y'all be sure and stay tuned now, you hear?
This question's for Ron.
Right.
With all the problems you had as a result of your fame as being Horseshack, would you do it over again if you had the choice?
Yeah, but I would do it differently. You know, that was then, this is now, you know, and there's a whole other life that's before. I would do it differently, but now I've got three careers going. I'm doing stand-up, and I've got a line of T-shirts, of art T-shirts, and I'm illustrating children's books that are coming. One's coming out in September called The Red Wings of Christmas. That is Wesley Ure, an actor, wrote, and is being put out by, he's looking at me like that. It's being put out by Pelican Publishing Company. I have nothing else to say now. It's your turn.
All right, there's been a lot of talk about like the negativity and then the stereotyping, but what was the best part about being your character or doing your show?
Well, in my case, it was just people coming up still smiling and laughing. Plus, I have a couple of publishers that are asking me to write my memoirs about Dobie Gillis and Gilligan's Island. And
nobody says a negative thing to you, do they?
Never.
I cannot imagine
what... I've never had one bad comment.
Well, I can't imagine what that must be like.
He's going to say something bad as soon as the show's over.
Yeah. And Herve, for you, just a good time, and you enjoy working with Ricardo, and it was a wonderful experience.
Yeah, it was nice because he speaks French, and I speak French.
You were born in Toulon?
No, in Paris.
In Paris?
But we both speak French, so nobody understood what we talked. You know, when we talked to each other.
Yes.
It was private, it was nice.
Uh-huh. Well, we shall return, s'il vous plaît, in just a moment.
I'm thirsty. Let's drink here.
Diet Dr. Pepper tastes more like regular Dr. Pepper. When you want one, there's no stopping the taste. Usually.
Smelly, rotten mildew stains? Try X14. It's better. Compare 3 sprays of Tilex to just 1 spray of X14. In minutes, the X14 side is dramatically cleaner without scrubbing. Try X14. It's better.
When the Dance Theater of Harlem rehearses in white socks, you get tough danced-in dirt. And when socks get this dirty, you need the cleaning power of Tide and the whitening power of bleach. Tide with bleach whitens better than any regular detergent. Look, a dirty sock is only this white with this other detergent, but Tide with bleach gets it gleaming white. Tide with bleach, a superior performer.
Great glasses. Thanks. Everyone likes my glasses, but they weigh a ton. You don't have to put up with heavy glasses anymore. Because at LensCrafters, we have so many new ways to make glasses more comfortable.
LensCrafters exclusive featherweights. So much lighter, so much slimmer, and oh so comfortable. Featherweights for that cushion of comfort you've always wanted.
I never knew glasses could be this comfortable.
LensCrafters exclusive featherweights, lighter weight for greater comfort. In about an hour.
More pecan sauce. Wait.
This ain't paste Pana Sauce.
No, it's paste thick and chunky salsa. Big chunks of tomatoes, onions, and peppers. Perfect for dipping. And it's got something no other thick and chunky salsa has, the great taste of paste. So try paste thick and chunky in mild, medium, and hot.
Who was that pitchman anyway? I don't know, but he left us this.
Pick up the thick and chunky one. Pick up the paste.
Sir. Yeah, my question's for everyone on the panel. First, I just want to say you all should be really proud for the achievement you had on television throughout the history. Yes. Because it brings us all back to a great time in our lives. And my
Did you have anything you wanted to say to me at all for this?
You look good, by the way, Phil. Yeah, okay. And I just wanted to ask a question. Since you all look like you're at peace now with yourself, it doesn't look like too many things were going wrong in your life. Is there anyone else trying to pursue any acting careers right now? And
all of us.
What's
All of movies. I'm working on 2 new movies. We're doing it ourselves, so we can get family films.
Well, can I answer? Somebody said all of us, and I don't think that's accurate. I do not necessarily want to be in front of the camera. I realized on my last 2, as a result of having a piece of the back end, that I can channel, I can take not only what God has given me, but I can take the knowledge that I learned from people like Sheldon Leonard and Aaron Rubin, and I can parlay it now, and I can get some people to stand and pull a few strings so that I can have a little economic power and make a place for blacks in the industry.
Yeah, is the caller there? Are you there, caller?
Hello?
Yes, you wanted to say.
Yes, Damon.
Yes?
This is your long-lost cousin, Mary. I haven't seen you in 33 years.
Send me some money. How are you?
All right, fine. And you?
I'm okay. Whose mother and do you have, and father and stuff?
Yeah, what's the connection? Help him out.
I'm his first cousin. He and I grew up in the house together. This is Mary Mitchell.
Oh, Mary. How are you, Mary?
Fine.
Yes. I'm going to be appearing in the Bronx in Brooklyn. Read your newspaper and come and see me.
Okay,
and,
I shall do that. I shall do that.
I love you. God bless you.
Bless you, too.
Peace.
Can you see your TV set?
Yes, I can.
Well, here's your cousin that you haven't seen for 32 years, working with the late, great Red Fox, here from Sanford and Son.
Peace to you.
And we'll be back in just a moment.
Son, wash the car, make it look like new, and I'll be back in a few minutes.
Just wait till he sees what Wash Warrior can do.
Wash Warrior comes with a brush and a sponge, which are safe to use on any surface. Soap is added here. It's automatically mixed with water for washing. Rinse with a powerful spray, or it can be cut off to save water.
What's going on? This Wash Warrior is really something, isn't it, Dad?
Available at these fine stores.
Good nutrition is important early in your child's growth, much earlier than here, or here. In fact, it begins here as your child grows within you. A program called Wick provides nutrition education and special foods at no cost to women who have a health need and are within financial guidelines. If you'd like more information on how Wick can help your entire family, contact your local health agency. Wick, because good child nutrition begins with pregnancy.
If you like 'em fresh, you'll love 'em Fisher.
You can see how fresh Fisher mixed nuts look. Compare Fisher mixed nuts to the leading brand. You can see the difference. Look inside Fisher hazelnuts. They look light and clean. Fisher pecans look big and plump. But looks are one thing. How do they taste? Rich and crunchy. They even smell Fisher fresh.
If you like 'em fresh, you'll love 'em Fisher.
You may cook with some love, like stuff.
But it won't cook enough like the Vita.
They're thin, or they're pale, or they'll run.
But the Vita marches on.
Velveeta cooks better.
At Mystic Lake, a legend is told of the wise old eagle who carried his people's wishes to the Great Spirit. Some believe you can still hear him fly over the water, carrying good fortune and prosperity on his wings. Perhaps one night it will be yours.
It's going to happen to every woman. It can destroy a marriage.
I hate the thought of going in that bedroom.
Nobody will talk about it. Until now, on the next opening.
Thursday at 4 on Channel 4.
For a transcript of today's program, send $3 check or money order to Donahue Transcripts, 1535 Grand Street, Denver, Colorado, 80203, or call 303-831-9000.
All right, Ellie Mae, show them real quick. We have it. Show them. There it is. Look at that. Isn't that cute?
Services provided and promotional fees paid by the following.
The amazing Cool View room air conditioner from Quasar takes up just 6.5 inches of your window viewing space. See the Cool View at selected Sears stores.
No-nonsense pantyhose, as beautifully put together as the women who wear them. No nonsense.
For the perfect weekend and the perfect frequent stay program, check into the new Drake, the only Swiss hotel on Park Avenue.
Coming up in a moment, she hasn't made love with her husband in 3 years. Now, is there any way to help women who use food instead of sex? Next.
Hi, you look healthy.
Thanks. I try to eat right. More chicken.
Which chicken?
I like those crispy little nuggets.
Oh,
No.
maybe you should try my chicken, Chicken by George. A lean, marinated chicken breast, low in fat and calories. Perfect for lunch, dinner, anytime. And they taste so good.
Or get the nuggets.
And remember, there's chicken, and there's Chicken by George.
Chicken by George. It's the healthy one.